Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for February 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into your chart. So, what does Gemini need to know about February 2022? What does Gemini need to know about February 2022? What does Gemini need to know about February 2022? The Hermit. Strength. In reverse. Four of Cups. In reverse. Ace of Cups. Upright. And ooh, there's one poking out here. Justice. Okay. One more. What does Gemini need to know about February 2022? Y'all saw that? Girl. Page of Cups. Upright. And the Four of Wands. So Gemini, it's some new energy, some new everything going on, okay? So you may be in hermit mode, or even just more so been to yourself as of lately. I honestly feel a withdrawal from Geminis as of lately. There's been a little bit of quietness within you all. And I think it's just to get some clarity, kind of getting away from like the external stimuli of the world and trying to figure out what it is that you want and what that's going to look like for you going into the future. Okay, so there may be an impulsive decision that comes up in February, maybe someone else's impulse. For some of you, I know that this is the Strength card, but I am feeling very strong Leo vibes or Capricorn vibes. But someone's impulsive decision has got them in trouble. And whether this is your decision or somebody else's decisions, but you're doing a lot of complaining about it with that Four of Cups. You're doing a lot of complaining about it. Now, I will say, Gemini, assess how much of this is your fault and how much of this is their fault. If you feel yourself going in a tendency to say that I played no role, this happened because of blah, 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 consider, maybe not, but also consider that even if that's the case, what is always being upset about something not going your way going to do for you? Okay, so consider that as well. But either way, like think about the part you may have played if you found yourself making an impulsive decision as of lately, or kind of thinking with like your impulsive mind and like being so busy and it didn't turn out well, or it ended up like kind of backfiring on you. Consider whether or not that was something that you should have that you played a part in. Okay. But there is some renewal coming in. There may be some new relationships. This could be some emotional fulfillment. I just think it's a new everything. I really do think that you going into hermit mode has helped or will help, because you get clarity, okay, about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you want, finding your balance, maybe seeing where things were imbalance, where you may have been giving things where you shouldn't have been giving things. Him looking up the way he is makes me feel like there is like a kind of moment that's coming for you, some sort of emotional clarity. It's almost like you get back something that you feel like you lost, or you get back some sort of motivation or some sort of inspiration, like emotionally. I just heard for somebody, you may have been feeling a little dead inside lately, not in a harmful way, just kind of like numb, almost, where you're just kind of doing your job, like you're just going day by day, and you kind of lost feeling and being emotional, and like it starts to kind of rush back for you this month in a positive way. There is a strong message, Gemini, of like someone like re-cranking up love for you. It may not be romantic, but whether it's like they inspire you or give you an idea, or like just something puts you back on your square this month, which is really positive. But again, only after that self-realization of what part you might have played in that, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify your love and relationships on that note. What does Gemini need to know about their love and relationships? What does Gemini need to know about the love and relationships in February? I'm sorry. I'm just moving, child. What does Gemini need to know about the love and relationships in February 2022? Ma girl. Make it clear. Two more cards, spirit guides. What does Gemini need to know about February 2022 in their love and relationships? Friend zoned and rocking it. She rocking that thing like ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know who that's for, but that's one of y'all saw. She rocking that thing like cute. Okay, period. I got a couple messages here. Okay, there's the obvious, where someone unapologetically gets friend zoned, whether you do that to somebody else or somebody does that to you. There's also a scenario that I am seeing that you're still friends with someone that you thought it was like no coming back from. So whether you guys like patch it up or you just realize that they still talk to you or something like that, like there's some type of patching up that happens within a friendship this month. Very, very possible. But again, okay, be careful about not seeing your part though. Be very, very careful about that. It's easy to get in our ego. It's easy to not want to have to admit when we're wrong because we're so hurt by what somebody else did. But just consider, you know what I'm saying? Like what part you might have played. You may not feel the need to express this to that person, but I mean, come on, please, like, can you try to? Because that actually may help you. Also, don't harbor any resentment. Let's say they really did do you wrong, friend or lover. Like I said, what does that serve you to keep on holding on to that? All that's doing is hurting you. And it's making you bitter. If I'm being 100% honest with you, it's making you bitter. Let's not do that, okay? Yeah. But it's very much so like a friend zoning happening. And like no one, like this, whoever does the friend zoning does not care. Like they do not have an ounce of like, I might want you later. Like they don't. And there's no need to be upset about that. So you may get back on the hunt. There's some retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasant surprise, happy find. Like I said, somebody rejuvenates you. Something rejuvenates you. Maybe you do find something and you're like, wow, okay, this is what I've been missing the whole time. Okay? So you're on the hunt. You're on the hunt for something. And you end up kind of finding it. Okay, and this talks about being loud, proud, and confident, like this Four of Wands, being harmonious, a concert showing off. Some of you could be going to a concert or going somewhere to dance or express yourself. Does not have to be, but I feel like when I heard she's rocking that thing, like that could have been to you, but I saw it from the perspective of someone watching someone else. So you guys may find a new crush this month for my single Geminis. You may find a new crush, or you and your loved one may, you know, be like really feeling it as far as like each other's confidence goes. Like there's something going on there with confidence and like being attracted to someone's confidence. Okay, some of you may be you use your voice. You're a singer, you're a dancer, that ain't using your voice, you're just using your body. You got talent, okay? Some of you got some talent and you're expressing that talent in the month of February. That's only for a few of you though. It's almost like, yes, be in your hermit mode energy, but like don't stop expressing your beauty, if that makes any sense. There's a way to do both. Or maybe you in your hermit mode, because like I feel like hermit mode is to other people it's such a like introspective, depression, lights off kind of thing. But hermit mode can be a very beautiful, like keeping you to yourself kind of thing for a moment, just for a second, you know. Be careful about get back energy too, Gemini. Be careful about that, because I feel like some of you may be in the mode of like getting your lick back, or someone's trying to get their lick back on you and trying to get justice to be served with this justice card. Trying to find that balance, trying to level out a playing field. It's a waste of time. Don't worry about it. Ooh. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify your career and finances. What does Gemini need to know about February 2022? What does Gemini need to know about February 2022 in their career and finances? A win-win outcome is forecast, and you may need to check your sun, moon, and rising. The end of a tough cycle approaches. The reason why I say that is because these cards came out in a different one. Clarity. What does Gemini need to know about their career and finances? Meditate and contemplate. Ooh, and what do you need to release? Now, this is about the 14th card of let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You got to let it go, Gemini. I'm sorry. Whatever it is blocking your blessings, honey bunny. And then even then, I just heard very clearly for someone letting go of what could be. I think you may be holding on to like an idea or like a business or something that you just, you know, and you just need to let it go. And look, hear me out though. It's not because I'm saying that it won't work out, more so because it is a win-win outcome approaches, but there's something attached to the thing that you're getting that you need to unhook. So to give you an example, let's say that you are a content creator and you love creating TikToks. You're great at TikTok. TikTok works for you. You get 1 million followers every day from it, right? but then it's like you try to like do something different on Instagram, and you try to do something different on this platform and that platform, like you all over the place. So it kind of like unhook that, you know what I mean? Like release that, because although you feel like you should spread it all across each platform or each medium, it's like almost like you're taking away from what does work, if that makes any sense for any of you. Also, again, an emotional block. Something could be blocking you emotionally and keeping you from like that creativity. What are you harboring or holding on to so hard that it almost paralyzes you from doing what you want to do? Okay? But otherwise, yes, win-win outcome is predicted at the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if it's tough for you right now in your career and finances, it's about to lighten up. But it's about keeping balance. It might be time for you to focus on yourself and what you're trying to do. Yes, be selfish, but in a very caring way. Because you can do both. You can work on yourself and not, kind of like be like stabbing up on other people. So it's simply just time for a makeover in your career and finances, Gemini. It's just a time for a makeover. It's time for like a new way of thinking about things, and that may come through meditating and contemplating. So yes, obviously you can meditate, you can spend some time thinking about it with this hermit mode. It just pump the brakes for a little bit, just for a little bit in the month of February, so that you can recalibrate what it is that you're doing. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see what you need to focus on. Clarity for my Geminis. What should they focus on in February 2022? What do they need to do? Inspiration. Yes, what did I say? Inspiration. What else should Gemini focus on? What advice do you have for my Geminis in February 2022? What should they focus on? Gemini. Thank you. Life purpose. Look at that tree of life. It's funny because I very seldomly say that when I look at the card. So there's a message there. Give me 1 second. One more. What should Gemini focus on in February 2022? Gemini. Ooh, one more. What should Gemini focus in February 2022? What should Gemini focus on in February 2022? Thank you. Confidence. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, you're going to be inspired for sure. Whether it's inspired by your own pain, your own experience, you're just going to feel like doing something new. You may have you may be very zoned in on your life purpose right now. This life purpose, this tree of life, of course, do your own Googles when we get done with this. But I do feel like there is this sense of like following the tree of life, kind of following the way things are supposed to go, using your intuition. I keep picturing like a family tree kind of, where it's like you're here and then there's like a line to like there and there's a line to there and so on and so forth. And I feel like that is what this moment is going to bring you to. I think Gemini, to some degree, you're almost thinking linearly, and you're thinking like it has to be this to this or else everything sucks, versus thinking like this may bring a small step here and a small step there and a small step there, and before you know it, you're at the leaves, baby. You're no longer at the roots. I hope that's making sense. Again, do your own Googles, because that's an analogy there for some reason. But girl, I'm blocked. I ain't gonna even sit here and front line pretend. It's a block, but there's something you're supposed to be inspired to do in regards to your life purpose. And a lot of it is seated in your own confidence. Okay, Gemini? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe below. And follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. I hope you are doing well, my love. I love you. Bye.